Alright guys, Rich here from the RC Network, and this is going to be a fresh unboxing of the FlySky Red i3 radio system. Now this is a 3-channel system and one of the newest radios from FlySky. Now if you guys haven't heard about FlySky before, they actually make some pretty damn good radios up to race level spec, and also some great RTR radios. If you guys have had pretty much any of the Axial or Arrma vehicles in the past, they all come with these kind of ATX 100 rebranded FlySky remotes. Now these are probably one of the best 2.4 gigahertz radios on the market for an RTR vehicle. I really like them. They have great control, love the drop down wheel, and they have all the controls that an RTR radio would need. But if you want something just a little bit elevated, that's where you come into the Red i3. Now this is a 3-channel remote. It will control either a surface vehicle or a boat vehicle. It has lots of features and specs that you'd want in a better than RTR radio. It comes with the receiver, has low voltage warning, charging port. It can take a 3.7 volt Lipo instead of the 4 AA's that you would have to put in it, and it has a pretty good size to the radio. So let's unbox this thing, let's see what it looks like. I have not looked at it yet, so kind of really drawn to the red color of this Red i3. That's where the name is coming from, and really can't wait to check this thing out. So let's go ahead and get this thing opened. So it comes in a pretty easy box. I've always comment on the boxes that things come with because I am particular to good quality packaging, and pretty decent here. So right inside we immediately get a owner's manual here, so it looks like a quick reference guide. I'm sure more is going to be available online, but it gives you pretty much how to do everything right out of the box. So kind of a universal language of pictures, and looks like some Chinese writing and also some English, so pretty decent. And let's look at the things that kind of fell out here. So inside here, let's take a look. It looks like we have an optional grip inside of here. I also have 4 AA's kind of standing by here so we can power this thing up, and look what it can do. So nice grip, nice little rubber feel. This is probably the larger grip, I would assume. Maybe smaller grip, we'll have to check that out. Nice that they do come with an optional one. Looks like we have a USB to micro USB cord, and this is probably to maybe update the software, not sure. We'll have to check that out, but those things are almost a dime a dozen these days. And let's see if we can't crack this clamshell open. Really digging the red color of this thing. Looks pretty fly. So right here we do have a receiver. Let's take a look at the model number and the size of that thing. Looks like it is a branded red receiver. Comes with a little antenna and also a bind plug that's very reminiscent of the ATX 100s. But right here we have the FSA3. Looks like we have 3 channels and then also a bind port right there. So might be good for also a voltage cap if you happen to need that for your receiver. So as far as the antenna tube right here, looks like we have about 6.5 inches or so of antenna, with the most important part being that clear side right there. That's what you need to have kind of out of the vehicle or as close to it as possible. So very small footprint, very close to what the FlySky receivers look like in some of the RTRs. So, and let's take a look at this thing. This thing looks pretty cool. It looks like it's a painted red, and really dig the coloring on it. I mean, it has that kind of deep metallic red to it, and super nice. Really like the cutouts right here on the handle. The grip on the back side is super tacky and very, very nice. Now, as far as what we want to compare to, looks like this is actually the smaller grip, so the larger grip is installed. Looks like they have an S there and a L there, so that might be a large one. Who knows? They look very similar though. So on the bottom here, all the brandings right here, Red i3, just looks like a good quality control over like a RTR. On the bottom side here, I'm going to go ahead and slap in some AA's as we kind of have this thing open. You can even see how it's been painted, the overspray right there. Nice that they painted in through the battery door. Very, very nice. I'm going to go ahead and slap in some AA's here. before we power this thing up and look at some of the other specs while we got the door open. There we go. Go ahead and slap this door back on. There we go. And let's look at some of the other stuff here. So, looks like a flip-up antenna, also painted as well. Very, very nice. I mean, you got the red on all of the sides here. Super nice. Once again, dig the cutouts here. The throttle is also painted, so everything's painted on this thing. Very, very nice. Nice throttle. Seems to be a very, very nice feel to it. It doesn't feel cheap at all. So, got the reverse there as well. Over to the actual, oh, this is nice. Kind of moving the grip back a little bit, but oh, this thing is super kind of sticky, but still that foam rubber. A little bit smaller wheel here. If we kind of look at the two, you can kind of see they're just a little bit smaller than that other ATX 100. And gotta love the kind of brushed stainless look of this. Not actually stainless, but just the way it looks with that kind of grain on all of the decals. Now I'm going to go ahead and flip this thing up and see what's inside. There we go. Got all of our controls there that we'd want. We have channel 1 reverse, channel 2 reverse, the bind. We have a channel 1 trim, channel 2 trim, channel 1 dual rate, channel 2 limit on-off switch, LED lights on everything. So I'm going to go ahead and power this thing up and see what it looks like. There we go. And it looks like we also have another switch under here that's kind of hidden. It looks like it just kind of like a port there, but this is also another button. It looks like. Gonna have to figure out what that's for later. There we got the power on. All looks good. So, well, I do have this slotted for my Sakura D4 drift car. So this is going to be going into that. Cool, nice red color, and I plan to actually match my car with this controller. So kind of why I went with the red. It kind of drew my eye to the red, and I think this is going to be a great kind of upgrade to a regular RTR radio without going to like a screen or something that could potentially break, or maybe you don't want all of those thousands of different controls on a remote. So anyways, that is my quick little unboxing here of the i3 Red from FlySky. Looks like we have a head down feature there as well. So very, very nice. Well guys, if you like this video, please hit that like button. I always like lots of likes. That's a lot of likes in one sentence as well. But if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to put those on down below. And as always, thumbs up and subscribe. That's it for now, guys. Over and out.